Welcome, collective. Welcome, exotic Zen wisdom. How are you? Should I put this in my hair? Okay. This will be on the other side today. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's find some background flute music. I think we'll go. Are we going to go with 432 hertz? Let's see what they say. Okay. Yeah, let's get into the angel. They right away they reminded me the angel number. We've been off track, my loves. Happy Thursday. There is such a new energy here today. 526. Oh my, we keep kind of getting the same combo. Let's find out what 526 is, my loves. 526. Okay, let's find out what that is. 5 is change, 2 is choices, 6 is balance. But let's see what it says. Oh my God, I'm already heating up. I'm gonna have to drink all my water when I'm here. Hold on. 526 says, have faith that your new methods and approaches are improving your life, including your finances, health, and relationships. Oh, we received that. New methods. There you go. Oops. 526. I like that. That's a very good number. I hope everyone's doing really well. I was going to put my white gloves on, but it is already too hot. And I'm already saying, okay, I should have worn shorts instead of... All right. We're going to do the modern deck is what I'm feeling. Let's dig in with tarot. I don't know if I want to dig in with tarot. I think I want to do some of the shaman cards that... oh my, I can feel this falling. What the heck? Let's see if I can find the shaman card. That's the way to go. Ugh. They're telling me the angel cards. Okay, they're telling me the angel cards. Oh, we're going to use the help, the herbal cards. Okay, just to get us a little jump start instead of straight into tarot. I don't want to go straight into tarot because sometimes it's just heavy duty energy. And, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Okay. Okay, so we're going to call in Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, white light beings. You may hear some pounding in the background. They're in their last final construction time. You know, because it's going to be winter time. So they got it. So there's like a pressure. There's like things need to be coming up to a close, whether they like it or not. It's got to happen. All right, my loves. Oh, let me get myself on the internet with the laptop. 1 second. I can get there. Not quickly, but it's just all these devices. Everything that they do to the collective to try to block us. But we've learned it just teaches us better to sharpen ourselves. Iron sharpens iron energy. Okay? Let's get into it. I hope everyone's doing well and feeling good, healthy. I feel better than yesterday because like they were... I don't know what they're doing. I'm like, is somebody freaking having a heart attack? What the heck's going on? It's just like... And then I thought, well, I haven't bought my omegas. I have to go get my omegas, which has been... I really should have done that a long time ago, but... You know, when you're care for other people, you're like on top of their stuff and you forget about your stuff. You're like, they need this, they need, you know, mothers, but whatever. Okay, my loves, let's get into it. What are the messages from the herbal deck today, Spirit? What do you need to tell us? This is about self-care, trusting. Yeah, trusting yourself. It's a lot about like making sure that everything's running and good in the house, in the house. Because, honey, people's mental realms are leaving them behind. We've seen that. Let's see here. Let me station myself where I can really dig in. Okay, Spirit. Thank you for protection. Thank you for my beautiful collective today. Thank you for having me hold the cards upright. Caution reversed. Poison ivy. So, yeah. Okay, so the only thing that can really stump you is you. Okay, because the next card is interconnection. And I was hearing a astrologer, I don't know what she said, but it kind of has to do with that. Like, we've been doing self-love, self-care, well, self-care, self-love, and now it's self-trust, like trusting our gut, trusting what we need to do. We're interconnected. We're connected. Everyone is one, you know, but it's like, yeah, I like that energy. Let me see what we get. Shine, exactly. So this is, they've been trying to stop your shine, my loves. They've been trying to stop and block your shine. We've been getting the sun a lot. So this is you healing your inner child. This is you ready to show out. Be your authentic self. Not copy anyone else, not imitate, not take. I mean, you could take bits and pieces, but put your own flair to stuff. I mean, that's the part of that's annoying. When people outright just take everything and they don't have no shame. Yeah, and being very present. Look at this energy. Look at this. Being extremely present with yourself. Because there is no time like the present. The present is a gift. Enjoy the journey. They want you to enjoy the journey more. Don't be so harsh on yourself, okay? Because the rest of the world can be harsh on you, but you don't have to be harsh on you. Yeah, you're ready to grow. Fertility. Okay. Oshun. This is Oshun energy. So this is the flow of your, any clogs, any blocks, any dams that you have, blocking emotions, probably more than anything. Those are opening up. So you're able to create, to feel better about yourself and have that self-worth. That, yeah, your subconscious. You're working on subconscious blocks. Boom. So you can be more fertile. Maybe some of you are trying to get pregnant. This is a very good time. Mars and Scorpio, you can get pregnant. Very good time to get pregnant. You'll get pregnant easily. Yeah, and detoxify. So this is still purging from the 9-month of Virgo. Because Virgo is about detoxing. What happened there? I just saw a flash. That's weird. What happened? Okay. So it's still about like clearing out your space of what you're, okay, so there's a lot of growth happening with the collective. And you might have had a flood of ideas, and like those ideas led you to other ideas. So you need to kind of clean out what was good. And it's like pruning. It's like pruning, like leave the flowers, take the bushery out, you know, trimming, making it's beautifying. It's you got to be the garden. You're the gardener to your own garden. So you're nurturing the seeds. They've actually grown, and you have to trim it. You have to maybe replot it. Maybe things are too small for you now. You know, maybe you're losing weight. Maybe you don't want that old vibe from the old clothes. Like there's like getting rid of stuff. I get minimalization. Yeah, you guys want clean, vast spaces. Oh, your dreams. Yeah, you can follow your dreams now. You can go after your dreams because there's not this hostile energy that with ivy, with caution, it came in reversed. It's like now is the time for you to really look into yourself, what you've repressed, what you haven't done in present day. Now is the day. Seize the day energy. Nice, nice, nice. Because you're reclaiming your power. Mars and Scorpio. Again, this is the root chakra. This is what you have not, you have always been told, do this, so you did it, but your subconscious wasn't good with it. Your subconscious was like, well, I really wanted to do that. Well, I really, so that's, yeah, you have to be more disciplined. This is the time to build discipline and structure with yourself, okay? This is the time. There is no better time than today. You got to start one day. You got to start someday. Why does it look so dark under my eye? Why do I even do my makeup? Okay. I love this energy. So structure, so this is the bone set. Okay, this is Satyrian energy. So this is like you having arthritis, you having aches and pains. That's inflammation. But that's going to be pressure to the bones, okay? So this is you having to go to the dentist and not doing that, taking care of those pearly whites. It's very detrimental, okay? Very important. And I was getting an energy that there's a masculine that was very afraid to go to the dentist. And I just was getting this energy. And I was like, or, okay, like even my child who's a grown person, like when they left the country, they came back and they're like, Mom, I need a doctor's appointment. And I was like, okay. I'm like, I'll go too. So I went with my son, but because we got the same doctor and she's amazing, a lovely, 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 lovely doctor. All my doctors are amazing. I love them. So, but he wasn't terrified, okay? But there was this energy where, like, maybe if you're married, your husband or your boyfriend would want you to go or make the appointment. Like maybe you really like need not expect that of them, okay? Like because women are meant to nurture, meant to care, meant to really, we're more on top of our health. That's why we live longer, you know. But anyway, I was getting something about somebody's really afraid to go to the doctor. And I was getting that like a week ago, a little less than a week. But I just thought that was an odd energy. I didn't think it was going to come up or anything. Yeah, somebody's letting go. Maybe somebody's doing a detox. Like we got detox, so maybe somebody's doing an actual detox. Like when you go to the rehab? When you go to the rehab treatment center, maybe. Let's look at this detox energy. But we're definitely letting go. So those of us who've done the work, we've been letting go. We let go. We let go. Sorry. Some people are having a hard time letting go, and I get it. But some of us have let go since 2021. Somebody's having a hard time letting go. And this is a woman. This is a woman. It feels like a young woman. You know, it kind of feels like somebody is disconnected from their family. And like I was telling you, Libra is the most balanced energy we're going to get. It's an air sign. It's Venusian. It has to do with love, equality, and justice, beauty, and money. And so this is, and then we're going to have these hits with Thanksgiving. Well, Halloween is not really family oriented, but Thanksgiving and Christmas, Hanukkah, all that stuff. And so just enjoy it. Enjoy this lull that we have right now of peace and tranquility and being clear-minded, okay? They don't like that you're clear-minded. They don't like that you have foresight. So they are sending, it looks like they are sending energy for you not to let go. But it's almost like they want you to be sad and you ain't sad. I don't get it. I'm telling you, I feel like you've had a full cleanse of the past. You might be on one of those 7 year, because every 7 years we get a whole new DNA. So you might be like, 21, 27, those 7 year cycles. You might have, or it just might be some kind of astrological cycle here. It could be a Chiron return for many of my collective. It could be a Saturn return, but I don't get too many of that age group. Justice. You already did the letting go, honey. You are justice. You already did the letting go. Like they're trying to put you into an energy that you already healed. You already cleared out. Let me put my gloves on now. I'm going to put them on. I'm going to be showing you the cards. My loves. This is crazy. Okay. They're trying to put you back. Get back. Get back to where you want. Jojo was a man who thought he was a woman. Get back. You got somebody. You might have like, a bi person that you were hanging out with. That goes both ways. I don't know. Or somebody, you might have somebody of the opposite. I know I got a lot of men watching me. Like they're not straight men. They're young. They're crazy. I don't know what it is. Like I'm not your mama. Who says that? I'm not your mama. I'm not your papa. But I feel like I come across like, because I probably talk about my kids so much. Okay. You don't need to detox, okay? This is what I'm saying. Like, they're trying to keep you in this energy of... It's like, I can't even go to that energy because I've already healed that energy. I've let go. I mean, letting go is my middle name, practically. Tell me about detox. Tell me about detox, Spirit. Please and thank you. What exactly are we talking about, the detox? What is this referring to? Who needs to hear this? What do they need to know, Spirit? Reclaim your power. You're currently working on reclaiming all of your power because they did try to siphon and take your energy. And they're still trying to do it under the moon. Under this, Scorpio new moon. If it's a female, it's going back to her, and she's not doing very well. I'm getting that this female might have mother issues, and she's very sad about that. And she's got to balance out this energy right now. It's almost like there's some inheritance, or there's something that the mother owes the daughter. But I don't know why that's coming up. But the moon represents the mother. Let's find out. So they're trying... Oh no, this is an ex-lover, unless it's the same sex. Oh shit. This ex-lover wants you to be really sad about moving on. This ex-lover wants revenge by making you sad about them moving on. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Because you've already let go, and it was a whole damn process. It's almost like they want to see you sad. Like they want to be the cause of your sadness. Your life is balancing off. Damn, your life is balancing off, and you're getting the 10 of Pentacles. You're moving towards the money, honey. You're moving towards abundance. Or there's something due to you in court. Or this could be spiritual court. But you got a lover here that maybe knows. Oh, you have a Queen of Wands. We had that redhead yesterday. Queen of Wands. Tends to be a redhead a little bit. You know, like representing the fire part. You're looking like the Queen of Wands. You're looking like the one that people want to be with. They want to gather together with. You're almost there. You're almost done with this cycle. But they want to keep, it's still, there's something like in the justice, there's something that needs to be fairly distributed. There's something that needs to be fairly distributed. The King of Wands. So somebody like needs to be fair with you. And you're looking really good, but yeah, you're looking good because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. That's why you're looking so good. And you're going to get love. You're attracting love. You're attracting love, not chasing love. Extremely Venusian, okay? With the Gemini energy, you're friendly, you're kind, you're flirty, but not too much. You look approachable, okay? And you have a young spirit. Like you have a... You might be older, but you dress young, or you're sassy, or wild color hair. I'm getting like you might have really unique eyes. And somebody's trying to like siphon your energy, or they're trying to make you sick because of the detox. They're trying to make you sick. Like literally... They're trying to make you confused. They're kind of trying to make you come across as challenging, difficult, rude, disrespectful, or something. Yeah, this is all the stuff that fell on the moon. And they're trying to take your strength away. Like, at first they're going to try to make you sick. Because when you get sick, you kind of like get down on yourself. And then that kind of dips your energy. It's almost like they want to make you sick, and then like you call on people and people are going to be Queen of Swords to you. Like they're not going to be able to help you, or you're dealing with somebody who's sick. You have a lot of courage. Maybe you deal with a lot of people who's sick, but you stay very healthy. Like your immune system, because this is Leo. Your immune system's like super strong, super healthy. Like maybe they've been trying to throw stuff at you and it just hasn't worked. But maybe because you do a lot of detoxing, you don't hold on to stuff a lot. Yeah, you're the Empress. There's popcorn in my mouth. Oh, those popcorn kernels are in my mouth. Okay. So you're coming out really beautiful and they can't come at you. You're going for yours. It's coming to you, actually. Like you don't, like you're just working. You're abundant, you're fertile, you might be pregnant. You might get pregnant. You have a very good possibility here of getting pregnant. What's going on? Hold on. Oh, hi. Yes, I'm sorry. Like they're playing with my Ale. Hola, corazón. You know what? They're playing with my, I don't know why they put my, they moved. Oh, God, they're so annoying. Dear Lord, they're so annoying. Okay. I mean, I'm annoyed. I hate that I didn't see you. Okay. I see you, darling. They just are so annoying. But look, you're looking good. So you might be the head of the household. The show is running well. The house, the place, wherever you are, there's smooth sailing. And you're getting you're attracting lookers. Like people are watching you. Especially if you have your own platform. But it looks like even somebody of the opposite sex, or you're just coming in like the Queen of Wands. People are watching you. They like what they see, and they're trying to make you sick. And you're working for your money and you're getting it. This is a really good reading. I really like this reading. So whoever's here with me, this is a great reading. You're going to have a good weekend. It's going to be real cool. You might want to go for a hike, or like you might be near the water. Some of you might want to do a colon cleanse. You might want to do, you might want to buy some sunflowers for your house. Okay, honor Oshun, buy some honey, make like something with honey and maple or some whatever. Like really, like I feel like really family oriented energy, baking and outdoors, like outdoors in the daytime and baking at night, or baking early in the morning. But I feel like a really nice, lovely, cozy energy. And it could be because we're going towards like having Halloween parties, so all the kids are having fun. Now you be careful with the fire. My son got his costume. His father made him a ghost one year, and all the kids were there, and he went for some cookies or something, but it was over a candle, and the kid got lit up. Not heated, but the costume, and it freaked him out to this day. You know, I wasn't there because I would have. We don't want to say what I would have, but let's do, oh, the dice just fell. One of the dice fell. Okay, maybe you want to go gamble, go to the casino, roll the dice, get yourself a, whatchamacallit, a lotto ticket. Oh, did you? Oh, that sounds delicious. Pumpkin and maple. I love it. You're my kind of girl. You're my kind of girl. So let's see what we have. Maybe the ancestors can tell us more. Yeah, it's time to give back. You're in an energy where you can give back. Like you can care for yourself, but you might want to, like, maybe to give back to the less fortunate. Today is a day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. I think this weekend, I don't think it's actually today. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations or getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely. So some of you are empaths. You know, star seeds, all of that, chosen ones. And you have, your energy is very uplifting. So you might want to consider going to your local church, your food pantry or whatever, and helping out. Or just a lot of these places are tapped out and they need help. So this is, I love to help. I'm a Virgo. I love to be behind and helping. But when my vehicle was taken, I just stopped all that. And I often think about how, like, whoever did this thing with my energy and siphoned it or whatever, like how bad it must be for them. Because I'm thinking, okay, God, if you allowed this, because God will allow stuff. And I learned a lot of lessons. But it got me out of my routine of volunteering. I mean, I still love volunteering. But it also strengthened my muscle as to like when to give, when to pull back, when not to give. And that was an issue because I was overgiving. Like overgiving in my service department, no, but overgiving in my personal relationships, yes. It bled into that area of my life. And so now we're at a place where we can control the reins. Like we can really give to the public and not overgive in our relationships, give to ourselves. Yeah, that will help Divine Feminine, because we're talking about this yesterday, how Divine Feminine is not quite, because like the only ways that people go out, I've been seeing, are going out for coffee, on a date or whatever, but maybe doing service for others in a safe environment, which not always it's safe, because I just saw something on the news about how there was a creep who came across a teenager in the bathroom and he got arrested, and that was at a church. But so a lot of these things are happening at church. So you still have to keep that watchful eye But it's time to come on out. Come on out from the cold. So vulnerability, because that will help our muscle of being vulnerable and always indoors and forgetting to have our spidey senses when we're outside. The correct spidey senses, the ones to help, the ones not to help. Oh, look, we have love. Release. Oh, we're releasing the X. This one, I accidentally picked this deck. So that would be the letting go energy. Oh, so somebody is still holding on to our energy. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, I do have some clients that are so... You know what's sad? When somebody passes away. Like you really, it's like you didn't get to say goodbye. So some of you have people who have passed away that you need to have remembrance for over the weekend, or something's gonna, because it's like a kind of like a Halloween holiday, I guess, out here, okay, in the US. So some of you, oh no. Also, some of you need to reach out. You've been hermiting your energy too much. It's time to reach out. I know, they siphoned everybody. It's so crazy. Yeah, but they took whatever they took. You can have it back. Unfortunately, there's time, but time is an illusion. Okay, let me put this sun's gonna be on me, and I'm gonna be hot, and I'm not gonna be happy. Yeah, ancestral wisdom. Hold on one second. Let me just cover the sun, because here comes the sun, and I don't want it on me. But and I can hear the construction. Oh, shit. Okay. We still have enough light, but I don't want it. Oh, I can't do anything about that. Okay. So what we got was ancestral wisdom, which is really, like, I'm telling what I just say, our ancestors are wanting us. And there could be a masculine that did have somebody pass away. So they're trying to work on that for them. And I think I gotta go. Yeah. The masculine's making choices as to where they're going to move next. This is interesting. Making choice. Oh, another one. Yeah, they're remembering. The masculine is remembering divine feminine, okay, energy this weekend. And how you supported them. And this is them making that choice to come towards divine feminine. Also because their ancestors might be guiding them towards that move. And because you're letting go. Because divine feminine is letting go. I'm so happy. I'm sorry. This just like makes me very happy. So some of you were in these relationships, and these memories are going to pop out. Pop out. And just remember, you're not alone. So you feel, because the separation is making the collective feel more alone, more lonely, and more vulnerable, especially for the divine feminine. So you have to work on that vulnerability there. You have the power. Soul solitude. Absolutely. Divine feminine is really, like, you guys, like some of you, it almost feels like some of you made a spiritual contract with an individual, but they couldn't hold their deal, their end of the bargain. And you're doing it on your own. You're like, okay, well, I'll take the mission on my own. And it's almost like you have to erase a lot of memories in this. Or I also got an energy earlier that there's going to be, yeah, you have to go out into nature to ground yourself and to take some of that, what do you call it? The bio electric energy, ground that. And then you're going to have like more memory recall. Yeah. I need to do that desperately too. Yeah, so this is about going out. So this masculine is also being called to ground their energy. So it's almost like being out into nature is like a cleansing. That's the cleansing. I put waterfalls that are here in Cali on my Facebook. So it's almost like that, like let the water wash you. Oshun is fresh waters, okay? So it's about cleansing with those waters and getting fresh waters. So it's about removing those old memories, that stale, bitter, nasty taste that was left, the remnants of something that was negative and hurtful and painful in love. And you know, growing, nurturing a purity. So each time that you let go and release that energy from the past, you're able to feed into something healthier for the future. Maybe some of you need a good cry. Maybe, yeah, a mother's love. What did I say? Some of you, your mothers have passed away. Some of, for the masculine, it's their grandmothers. It's a mother figure who was more loving than their own mother. Because a lot of masculines have Jezebelian mothers, and so it's a transactional relationship. You know, what can you give me? Like, what do I get from you? I brought you in this world. I take you out energy. Let go again. So there's like a grandmother here really helping the masculine move forward towards this more gentler divine feminine, you collective. Or it could be the divine feminine still has to let go. You know, let go of an old love, like what you thought love should be, like those that conditioned type of energy, what you saw growing up. And so like it's not necessarily what you wanted, but you automatically went into autopilot when you did have this relationship, and you started emulating, exhibiting all these traits that you didn't want to, but they came out because that's what you saw. And you have to forgive yourself for that too. That's a really tough one. Your soulmate's coming. Your soulmate's coming. So that's why this is ramping up with letting go of this energy, this past. I was gonna say this past targeted love, but then I heard tainted love, and you guys know tainted love. So this person left like a. I heard a stale, like they left you waiting. Yeah, this is because they were insecure, my love. Okay, they were insecure, so you have to forgive that. All right, it's not anybody's fault. They got that thing too with the conditioning of what they saw, and they tried to do it. And also all these men implementing their own agenda. Yeah, just make her wait, bro. Like, you know, they, you know what I mean? Like they just don't. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna criticize. So you're going through this real deep perseverance right now of the only challenge, the only block you currently have is your own doubt, is your own inability to self-regulate your own emotions, to self-love yourself, to self-care for yourself, nurture yourself, okay? And to trust when you need to make those moves. When spirit, you know, you get that spirit energy of like, you know what to do, but you don't do it because nobody's physically telling you to do it. It's spirit giving you the downloads, and you get those feelings and those goosebumps or memories or songs or birds or animals, and you're not listening to that because that's not real anybody talking to you, but it is. Everything happens for a reason. And when you're asking spirit for an answer, when you're having these conversations and you're asking those deep questions, I need help, God. I need to know what to do. I want to feel better. I don't like going for the alcohol or for whatever it is, the cigarette. I want to be able to self-regulate myself. And that's where you have to persevere. That Mars in Scorpio, okay? Because Scorpionic energy is very deep, deep knowing. Like, I wouldn't want to try to convince I would not like really want to be, well, maybe a Sag, yes, but not a Scorpio. But because I have a lot of Scorpio, I could, but like, let's try to sell something to a Sag. Let's try to sell something to a Scorpio. I've never been much of a salesperson, but like now with all my gifts fully accessed, I could probably sell water to an Eskimo, but I wouldn't really want to. I don't know why I'm talking. Maybe somebody's a salesperson. Maybe somebody's going to come in and try to sell you a dream, sell you something fake, sell you something like what you thought you wanted. Yeah, and we can't be doing that love bombing energy. This is really about being in focus with what you want in a relationship and not accepting any love bombing. So if you're not fully released from your ex, somebody can come and love bomb you. And we know how horrible that feels. Yes, that Scorpionic Mars in Scorpio energy is your instinct. So I'm going to tell you, I feel like the instinct is that you're not fully there yet. And you're needing to honor your lineage, your ancestors. Light a candle, light a white candle for one of these ancestors that you need to invoke to help guide you from the other side. They want to be remembered. I would also suggest make a list of everyone who's passed away in your life, who's affected you significantly. And keep that list, because that list will be growing, but hopefully not fast and not soon. But this is how you honor, you keep them always alive, and you honor their life, and you remember their life. It's an interesting energy. Like, you can give honor to letting go. Like, you can make letting go a ceremony, almost, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, mornings are really important to remember. In the morning, over the weekend, I'm picking up Saturday. It's super important to remember. Like, I feel like almost it's an anniversary or a birthday for someone. Perception, okay? We got to change. Yeah. Okay, so the divine feminine is not it's having a hard time letting go, because she's got to change her perception of what really letting go is. Because a lot of people think letting go is losing. No, letting go is being lighter. Being able to go wherever it's liberation. Letting go is liberation. Yeah, so just continue to have faith. So there's a leap here of letting go of an ex-love who you thought you were gonna live your forever life with. The leap is to transfer that energy from this ex into like your ancestors to help you to get to the other side of letting go of the past. Of the past you thought you were gonna have. The past that you thought was gonna be given to you. Like, you have to mourn that almost. Because you had faith in something, but now you have to have blind faith. And this is that faith and trust energy. So you guys, I gotta go. We gotta make a little something happen here. But I just wanted to check in. I hope this has been helpful, and I'm still having the raffle, and I got you guys on there. Ale, I got you on there still. I've not gotten more subbies because I have to be more on lives, but for now, this is what I have. I'll be back hopefully soon this weekend with the Libra and air signs. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. Blessings, and take good care. Become a subby so you can be part of the tribe and win either a reading, a love reading, or a spiritual reading. And yeah, have a good weekend. Thank you.